Welcome, everyone, to the deep dive. Have you ever stopped and wondered, if your thoughts really shape your reality? Or maybe if there's some kind of scientific secret to getting what you want? Well, today, that's exactly what we're diving into. Welcome to Manifestation Matters. We're going to explore how your mind isn't just like reacting to the world around you, but might actually be creating it.
Yeah, and what's really kind of mind-blowing when you look into it is that this huge chunk of our decisions, maybe up to 95%, they're unconscious.
95%, wow.
Exactly. So that means unless you actively, go in and change those underlying mental patterns, you often just repeat things. You get the same results over and over.
Stuck in a loop.
Precisely. So this deep dive, it isn't just theory. We're aiming to give you some real concrete ways to, hack those patterns and really shift things.
Okay, so if most of what we do is on autopilot, it definitely sounds like it's more complicated than just think happy thoughts. A lot of people hear manifestation and, they think it's all a bit woo-woo, maybe just wishful thinking. What's the biggest scientific thing we need to get straight first about how the mind actually influences reality?
That's a great place to start. Yeah. The biggest misconception is probably that our brains are just fixed, static.
Like hardware.
Sort of, yeah.
Yeah.
But the science shows something else entirely.
Yep.
At the heart of it is neuroplasticity.
Okay.
This is the brain's amazing ability to literally change itself, to rewire. It's constantly forming new connections, new pathways, all based on what you think, what you experience, what you do.
So it's adaptable.
Highly adaptable. Think about meditation studies. They don't just show changes in brain activity, they show actual increases in gray matter density. Your brain isn't full, it's alive. It's always rewiring.
That's fascinating.
And if we connect that idea, this is where things like Neuro-Linguistic Programming, NLP, and the whole concept of neural circuits come in. It gets really practical. Well, the words you use, like your internal self-talk, and the mental pictures you create, they aren't just floating around in space. They literally build and strengthen these pathways in your brain.
Okay.
Think about it like this. If you keep telling yourself, I am a magnet for abundance, right?
Yeah.
Your brain doesn't just passively hear that.
It acts on it.
It starts actively looking for proof.
Yeah.
It hunts for evidence to back that belief up. It uses something called confirmation bias.
Right. We tend to see what we expect to see.
Exactly.
Yep.
And here's the really kind of unsettling part. Your brain doesn't just look for evidence. It actively starts to filter out stuff that contradicts your belief.
Yeah.
It builds this powerful echo chamber in your head.
Wow. That's huge. It really makes you rethink things you thought were just the way things are. So that brings up another question then. What about our environment, the people around us? I'm thinking about those mirror neurons I've read about.
Oh, yes. Mirror neurons.
Yeah.
Fascinating stuff. These are special neurons, basically.
Yeah.
They fire when you do an action, but also when you see someone else do that same action.
So we mirror people.
Unconsciously, yes.
Yeah.
So if you surround yourself with, say, really successful, driven people, your brain starts to subtly imitate their patterns, their ways of thinking, their behavior.
Without you even realizing it.
Often, yeah. It's not just about consciously learning from them. Your brain is literally mirroring the success it sees and building similar neural pathways.
That's incredibly powerful. But hang on, does that mean the opposite is true too? Like negative environments?
Absolutely. It cuts both ways. It's definitely a double-edged sword.
Okay.
Just like positive influences can, lift you up, negative environments can reinforce limiting beliefs, bad habits.
Yeah.
All through that same mirroring process.
So choosing your company is actually neuroscientifically important.
It really highlights how crucial it is, Curating your environment, both physically and, mentally.
Okay, right. So understanding the science is one thing. The brain changes. Our thoughts build pathways. Environment matters. But I know what everyone listening is thinking now. Okay, great. But how do I actually do this? What are the practical steps? How do we start reprogramming?
Right, let's get practical.
Yeah.
Exercise number 1 is what I call multisensory visualization. It's kind of a mix of NLP and the neuroscience we've been talking about.
Multisensory. Okay.
Yeah. So I want you listening right now, just close your eyes for a second and really vividly imagine your ideal life. But use all your senses. What do you see? Get specific. Colors, objects, the place.
Okay.
What do you hear? Is it people laughing? Congratulations. Maybe just the sound of, waves or a bustling office.
Got it.
And maybe most important, what do you feel in your body? Is it lightness, energy, power,
Yeah.
calm, pure joy. Really tap into that feeling.
Okay.
Now, the power of doing this, even for just, say, 3 minutes a day, is that it activates the exact same parts of your brain as if you were actually living that experience.
So you're tricking your brain almost.
You're training it. You're effectively pre-programming it for that reality. You're creating a memory of the future, if you like. You're practicing success in your mind.
Creating a blueprint. I like that. Okay, so that's visualization, making it really rich and sensory. What's next? You mentioned incorporating emotion and physical stuff. That brings us to exercise 2. Affirmations with emotional anchoring.
Exactly. This adds another layer. So first, pick a strong affirmation, something meaningful to you, like, I deserve success and I accept it now, or whatever resonates.
Okay.
Now here's the twist. As you say it and say it aloud, you simultaneously press your thumb and index finger together, like a little physical pinch.
A physical anchor.
Right. And while you're doing that, saying the words, doing the pinch, you deliberately recall a past memory, a time you felt really successful or incredibly happy or proud. Really feel that emotion again.
So you link the words and the pinch to that good feeling.
Precisely. The whole point is to forge a really strong, instant connection. Positive phrase, physical action, powerful, positive emotion. It makes the affirmation stick,
Yeah.
Makes it much more potent for your subconscious.
That makes sense. It's not just empty words then, it's like an embodied experience.
Okay.
Now, I imagine a lot of us, myself included, have these really ingrained limiting thoughts, right? Beliefs that hold us back. How do we tackle those? This sounds like where it gets really interesting. Exercise 3, belief reframing.
Yes, this one is crucial. It starts with identifying a limiting belief you suspect you have.
Yeah.
Maybe something like, making good money is really hard, or I'm just not cut out for leadership, or I always mess up relationships.
Okay, yeah, we all have those lurking somewhere.
Right. So once you've kind of pinpointed one, you need to challenge it. Really question it. Ask yourself, okay, what actual evidence do I have that this is absolutely 100% true, always, for everyone?
Digging deep.
Yeah. Is it a universal fact, or is it maybe just a story you pick up somewhere and started believing? Then, the next step is to consciously reframe it. Turn it into an empowering belief.
So how would the money one change?
Well, instead of money is difficult to come by, you might reframe it to something like money flows to me easily when I provide unique value. Or I see opportunities for abundance everywhere. It's about consciously rewriting that internal script, challenging those old assumptions.
That feels powerful, actively changing the narrative. Okay, we've talked theory, we've talked exercises, but does this stuff actually work, like in the real world? You have an example, maybe?
Oh, absolutely. Real-world impact is what it's all about. I worked with a client who was really struggling with the sales side of their business. Their core belief was just stuck on, I'm terrible at sales.
A common one, I bet.
Very common. So we worked through these exact techniques, the visualization, the anchoring, and especially that belief reframing. They consciously worked on shifting that internal story.
What did they reframe it to?
Something along the lines of, I learn quickly, and I genuinely connect with people about what I offer. Focusing on learning and connection, not some innate sales skill.
Okay, that makes sense. And the result, I'm curious now. But also, like, was it smooth sailing? Did they ever doubt it? How did they handle setbacks using this?
Great question. The tangible result was, well, it was pretty staggering. They saw a 200% increase in their income within about 3 months.
200%?
Yeah. And no, it absolutely wasn't always smooth.
Oh.
Doubts came up. Old patterns tried to creep back in. Of course they did.
So what did they do?
The key wasn't to, fight the doubt head on. It was more about noticing it. There's that old thought again. Acknowledging it without judgment, and then immediately consciously redirecting back to the new affirmation, the visualization, the feeling.
So using the doubt as a reminder almost.
Exactly. Treat setbacks not like failures, but like prompts. Prompts to reinforce the new pathway you're building. This client's success really drives home the main point.
Yeah.
Your brain. It fundamentally obeys what you tell it, repeatedly and vividly. It doesn't really know the difference between something real and something intensely imagined, especially when you add that strong emotion.
Okay, so pulling this all together, what does this mean for you listening right now? It seems like manifestation isn't really magic, is it? It's more about creating alignment, getting your thoughts, your feelings, and your actions all pointing in the same direction.
That's a great way to put it, coherent.
Yeah, coherence.
Yeah.
And we've talked about some powerful science-backed tools today. That multisensory visualization, using affirmations with those emotional anchors, and maybe the most powerful, reframing those limiting beliefs.
So here's a challenge for you for this week. a practical step. Commit to doing that multi-sensory visualization exercise every morning. Just 3 minutes. Really feel it.
Yeah.
And this is crucial. Also, write down 3 new things you're genuinely grateful for about your current success or progress. Even tiny things. Do that every day too. Watch what happens. Your brain will literally start spotting opportunities and evidence you were blind to before.
That's a great challenge. So remember, everyone, it's not just about trying to think positive. It's really about thinking in terms of possibilities, seeing what could be. If you found this deep dive valuable today, if it sparked something for you and you want to, empower your own mind, please do show your support. You can like this video, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss our next exploration. Maybe leave a comment below. Tell us what resonated most with you. And hey, share it with someone you think needs to hear this, someone ready to reprogram their mind for success. Until our next mind-expanding exploration,